Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is 1:03 p.m. 11/28, 2024. As you all can see the title, Table of Your Enemy. Table of Your Enemy. This message is an impromptu message. I had planned to do a teaching today on 2 Timothy chapter 3. And as I was preparing to do this live, getting ready to do this live, I got another word instead. I got another word instead. And so that will be what I will be bringing today. Table of Your Enemy is the title. I want you all to understand something. When it comes to sitting down and sharing a meal, that is one of the highest forms of honor that you could bestow upon someone. Sitting down and breaking bread is something that you do that shows brotherhood or that shows sisterhood or shows an agreement between those that are partaking in the feast or in the meal that is on the table. And oftentimes, when it comes to sitting at a table, we pre-plan what the meal is going to be. We already know who, for the most part, will be sitting at the table. So to get an invite to someone's home, or even an invite to go out to eat at a table with family, friends, co-workers, associates, whomever, there has to be a understanding of why you're partaking in this meal. There has to be an understanding of what is being celebrated or who is being honored. And so normally what happens is you come together on the same accord with an expectation to do something. And normally stories are shared, laughter, happiness, joy, different things of that nature. But what happens? What happens when you sit at a table of your enemy? What happens when the table that has been prepared for you has been prepared by your enemy? Unbeknownst to you. What happens when you accept an invitation to dinner that's going to be prepared, or that has been prepared, or that will be prepared by an unknown enemy, and you accept the invitation? Unknowingly, what happens is you walk into a trap. You walk into a trap where the person has the upper hand. They have the ability to slip something in your drink. They have the ability to put something in your food. They have the ability to spike your utensils. Anything that you have access to, they have the ability to poison you, ultimately unaliving you. If you would have known that you were being invited to the table by an enemy, you would decline. You would decline. You would decline that offer, and you would prepare your own table. As you all sit down today with family, friends, loved ones, neighbors, co-workers even, as you all sit down today and you have the feast that you have prepared, whether it's a potluck type event, or if you had appointed cooks, or if you got your feast catered, as you say the prayer over the food, as many of you would do, and you ask the Most High to bless the food and to bless the cooks, to bless the food that is on the table that he told you not to partake in. When you ask him to bless the turkey, when you ask him to bless the pork, the swine, the ham, when you ask him to bless the food that you are about to dedicate and honor false gods, I want you to consider and ask yourself, who are you praying to? Who are you praying to? This message is not for everybody. This is for those of you who say that you live according to the word of the Most High. Those of you who say that the Most High is the head of your life. This message is for those of you who say that you are a child of the Most High and that you walk in his ways. This is for those of you who study his word, those of you who read his word, those of you who are teaching his word. This message is for those of you. This is not for those of you who are worldly. This is not for those of you who have not proclaimed and or profess out of your own mouth that you are saved. This is not for you. So, for those of you who, as I've said, who have done those things, you professed out of your mouth that the Most High is your Elohim, that he is the one that you serve, that he is the one that you love. When you sit down today at the table, or get a plate, or someone brings you a plate, I want you to consider what the true definition of today really is. Because a lot of us like to make light of what today really is. A lot of us like to come up with our own definitions of what today is and what it means to us, while we continue to hold on to the traditions that is associated with the true meaning of today. And we ask the Most High to bless the food and to bless the hands that prepared it, even though he told you not to do these things. So I want you to consider what you're really asking the Most High to do. You're asking him to go against his own self. You're asking him to turn a blind eye to what his word has told us to do. But I want you to understand something that's even more important. Something that's even more important. And that is, just like a lot of us reject the word of the Most High because it doesn't line up with what we believe or how we feel or what we have accepted to be the truth. And so we reject his word because on this hand, we don't see it that way, or on this hand, that's not what he's saying and that's not what he mean. But then we say that we honor him and we live according to his word. I want y'all to understand this. Just like you reject his word when it's convenient for you, or when it's deemed unnecessary or doing too much, just like you push his word aside for the moment to accommodate your fleshly desires, your worldly desires, just like when you use his word to go against his word, when you open your mouth to pray over that food, understand that the words that you speak and the blessings that you're asking for will not be heard. They will be rejected. Understand that for a surety. The blessings that you're looking for are not going to fall upon you as you are hoping for. This is not the message that I wanted to bring today. I promise you. I had no desire to bring this message. For the most part, I try to stay away from days like today. I really do. I try to stay out of the way. And like I said, I had a message that I was going to bring today, a completely different lesson coming from 2 Timothy chapter 3. But the Most High gave me this. He put this in my spirit because y'all need to get it. Y'all need to get it. Y'all need to get it. And again, this is not for those of you who have not already professed the Most High to be your all in all. This is not for those of you who have not said that you live according to his word. This is not for you. This is not for those of you who do not teach and preach his word. This is not for you. This is only for those who have said these things and who claim that they live according to his word. The Most High is not hearing y'all today. Today is not about him, though you might believe it is. You cannot give him thanks for the things he told you and instructed you not to do. You cannot give him thanks for the food that you're about to eat that he told you not to eat. He's not hearing you today. He is not hearing you today. He is not hearing you today. So if you are someone who is playing with the Most High, because that's what it is. If you are someone who say one thing, but you do something completely different, and you know who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know that you're sitting up here telling people one thing, and you're doing something completely different. You know that you are one of these people who proclaim to be a child of the Most High, but yet you're doing everything and anything that goes against his word. You know who you are. The Most High is not pleased. He's not pleased. He is not pleased with us in the least little bit. He is not pleased with our actions. He is not pleased with the hearts of his people. He is not pleased with this falsehood that we have attached to ourselves and that we go out here and proclaim and we really think that we're right. He is not pleased with us. He is not pleased with us in the least little bit. In the least little bit. Whew. He's not pleased. And unfortunately, for a lot of us, this will be the last. And I don't say this lightly. I don't say this lightly. I do not say this lightly. For a lot of you, a lot of us who are playing because that's what it is. This will be your last. If you don't repent now and stop going along with these falsehoods, stop playing both sides of the coin and thinking that you're getting by, this will be your last. This will be your last. Your last. What you all call Thanksgiving. I take no joy. I take no joy in saying this. I'm the messenger. Don't ask who made me the judge, because I'm not judging anybody. I'm not the executioner either. I'm the messenger. You don't like the message, then that means it's for you. If you don't like the message, this your warning. If you feel some kind of way about what I'm saying, get your stuff together. Get your stuff in order. If you're upset with what I'm saying, you better repent. I keep telling you all, we don't have a lot of time. Time is getting closer. Babylon is about to fall real soon. But in between now and then, a lot of you gonna fall too. Repent. Seriously. For real. Not this fake stuff. Not this play stuff. But you better seek the Most High with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. This is not what I wanted to do today. This was not in my plan. But the Most High is not pleased at all. He is not pleased. So save your prayers, asking him to bless food that he told you not to eat. And asking him to bless this day that he did not tell you to celebrate. He will not be mocked.